Hi, I'm Des Asante. Welcome to MixLessons.com. Over the next few minutes, I want to tell you a little bit about what I consider to be the web's most thorough and complete educational solution for those of you who are struggling to get great mixes out of your home or project studios. Now, I've been working for years to not only hone my own skills as a mix engineer, but to refine and perfect a method of teaching the process to folks like yourselves so that you too can quickly start producing stellar sounding mixes in a relatively short period of time. I believe I've achieved that goal, and I think that you're going to love it. So what exactly is MixLessons.com? Well, in the members area of MixLessons.com, you're going to find an in-depth, methodical, step-by-step training system designed to lead you systematically through the steps and concepts that lead to great mixes. It is possible to drastically improve the quality of your home recordings with nothing more than the gear that you already own, and I'd like to show you how. We start with weekly high-definition video lessons that average around about an hour in length every 7 days. In these videos, we lay down the foundational concepts behind the workflow habits, the ear training, and the technical expertise necessary to dramatically improve the quality of your studio recordings. During these HD video lessons, I provide you with real-time demonstrations on actual multi-track mixes to solidify your understanding of the techniques that you've learned. And to further expand on your understanding, I've provided links to each and every session that I actually use during the lesson. And this is so that you can actually practice the techniques in your own studio as you watch and learn them online. And to make it easy to keep track of what you've been learning, each week's lessons include a downloadable PDF breakdown of the core points that we've covered. And this makes it easy to review what you've learned without having to scan through each and every video to find what you're looking for. And finally, and perhaps the most valuable aspect of MixLessons.com, is the amazing and supportive mastermind community of professionals and fellow students to interact with and bounce ideas off of. I find no matter what you're trying to learn, having access to a mastermind group of like-minded peers is going to drastically speed up your learning curve. In fact, when I attended recording college about a few years ago, the most valuable part of my education was the network of people that I was exposed to and the work that I was able to acquire as a direct result of that network. So who's going to benefit the most from the training here at MixLessons.com? This program is designed for basically each and every home studio or project studio owner who's passionate about improving their skills, producing mixes that can compete in the marketplace. If you've ever found yourself frustrated with the quality of your personal music productions, then this is certainly the place for you. And if your goal is to begin to be able to charge reasonable rates for your studio expertise, or to perhaps confidently raise your studio rates, this course will give you the confidence to do so and to feel good about it as well. And finally, if you've been looking to make friends and contacts in the music production industry, you should certainly enroll today. But this program is not for everyone, and I want to take a minute to tell you who this course would not be suitable for. If you think that this is going to be a quick fix, something that will allow you to instantly become a great mix engineer by virtue of a few videos alone, unfortunately, you might be disappointed. It does take patience and, above all, practice, actually, to truly integrate the teachings into your own workflow. And there is no shortcut to success here. If you're not willing to practice and train your ears, you won't succeed. It's as simple as that. The secret to great mixes lies in your ability to hear what you've been trying to achieve before it actually exists. And this takes time to develop, and we're here to help you with that. And finally, as I mentioned earlier, I take great pride in the friendly and helpful community here at MixLessons.com. So if you are the type that enjoys flaming and belittling others to make yourself feel important or special, this course is definitely not for you. And if you've joined already and this happens to be the case, I'm more than happy to refund your money and wish you well on your journey. So what's it all worth? How much is this path to mastery going to set you back? What's the bottom line? Well, let me start by putting into perspective, I guess, with some of the alternative educational approaches that are available today. The recording school that I attended about 14 years ago costs now about $20,000 for a one-year program. If you were to break it down monthly, you'd be looking at spending approximately $1,666 per month for your education. And To be frank, I don't think I'm that good of a salesman. Okay. So I figured I'd use my current studio rates as a reference for how to price this course. At the time of shooting this video, I charge currently between $60 and $100 an hour for both studio time and to do the private one-on-one coaching that I do with local students. And with approximately 4 hours of training per month, that would work out to around $240 to sort of $400 per month. And I decided that $250 per month was fair and reflected the value of the course and the community quite nicely. But after a lot of consideration, I decided that even at 1/6 of the cost of a traditional education at a music production school, this price may still be cost prohibitive to many. And my main focus is of this endeavor is to build the best mixing community on the web. A great community needs many members to really thrive. And so I decided to reduce the barrier of entry once again and to provide this course at a price point that pretty much anyone can afford. If you feel this course is for you right now, you can enroll today for $37.97 a month. And that's about the price of a case of my favorite beer, by the way. And yes, I am Canadian. And a course like this, like any respectable business, your satisfaction has got to be 100% guaranteed, okay? If for any reason whatsoever you're not completely satisfied with your educational experience here at MixLessons.com, I will personally refund each and every penny that you've invested here with no questions asked. So here's what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get weekly 1-hour lessons that will guide you through the theory, the techniques, the workflow habits to drastically improve the quality of your music productions. You're going to get real-time demonstrations on actual multi-track sessions to illustrate how these skills can be applied. And these are real tunes by real artists who've graciously donated their work for the benefit of the students here at MixLessons.com. The complete downloadable versions of these sessions you're going to receive that you can open up in any recording application that you might be using so that you can practice the techniques that you learn here in the comfort of your own studio. You're going to get the PDF lesson notes that bullet point each of the core concepts covered for every lesson. And this is going to allow you to get a quick recap whenever you need and avoid the need to scan through hours of video to find the topic that you're looking for. And best of all, you're going to get access to a thriving community of like-minded peers, both students and professionals alike, to share with and to bounce ideas off of. And this is arguably the most valuable part of the experience, in my opinion. And finally, to remove all sense of risk from the equation, you can cancel at any time, and I will personally guarantee your complete satisfaction or your money back. So what's left to think about? Enroll today, perfect your creative expressions, turn your hobby into a business, and I'll see you inside.